Hi, welcome to Centerville Reports Today. I'm Maureen Russell Hodson. The Friends of the Library have an exciting event coming up, and here to tell us more are Georgia Mergler from the library and Jenet Mullins, who is a friend of the library. And ladies, thank you both for being here.
Sure.
It's called a Tasting with Friends. So what should we expect at this tasting?
Well, it's going to be a wonderful evening in support of the library. It's a wine and beer tasting, as well as an opportunity to meet 20 of our local authors. And I think many people don't realize the talent that we have right here in our area with our own authors. So you'll be able to come in and taste some different wines, different levels of wine, and then go around, talk to the authors, see about the books that they've written, and you can purchase the books. The books will be for sale. It'll be just a very, very nice evening with friends as well as your neighbors and other community members.
And again, this event happens on Thursday, March 10th, right? It's going to be at the Golf Club at Yankee Trace.
Yes.
So when you say that there'll be local authors, have you been in contact? This is the second time you've done this?
We did this once before in 2012, and it was a huge hit. And, you know, as a library, we often get contacted by local authors who want to come to an event at the library. And we obviously have a vested interest in promoting and supporting the local writing talent. But there's so many authors that if we did an event for each one singularly, we would have time to do no other events. So we came up with a showcase sort of format where we invite many of them all together, and we try to make sure we have a good, diverse mix of fiction and nonfiction, some children's book authors, some young adult authors. We have poets. We have, I'll give you a sampling here.
Please do.
So we have Herbert Woodward Martin, who is a poet. Hal McCoy.
So names that we're going to be familiar with.
Right, exactly. Will Hillenbrand is a really, really popular children's book author. We have Sharon Short, local writer there for the Dayton Daily News column and a novelist herself. We have Louise Borden, who's also a children's book author, and Joanne Huist Smith, who she wrote the book The 13th Gift, which made it to the bestsellers list.
Right.
So these authors are people who they're not just starting out. I mean, they're not necessarily self-published and the indie published authors. They've kind of
they've established
themselves. We have people who have won awards. Ohio Anna Award winners or Hugo Award winners. So they're you know, a little bit more seasoned in their writing career than those people who just began, but they collectively are going to be a really, really interesting group to meet and mingle with, and we're going to, you know, but a Yankee Trace, that's where we're holding the event.
So will there be stations set up for
There's
each?
not going to be stations per se. Each author will have their own table.
Okay.
So you can make your way around the room and meet them, or you can go talk to the ones in particular that you want to meet. And like Jeanette said, the books will be available for sale through Barnes & Noble. So they're the official bookseller for the event. And we're going to have heavy appetizers and the wine and beer tastings, like Jeanette said, and music. It's just going to be a really fun, fun night.
Nice time to get out, especially with this weather.
Oh, exactly.
Enjoy an evening of good food. Nice. Now you said various levels of wine. The same with beer, local beers. What kind of beers will you have?
Well, we have 2 ticket levels because it is a fundraiser. It's a fundraiser for the Friends of the Library, and all of the money that they make on their fundraisers, they grant back to the library in some way, shape, or form. We propose grant opportunities to them, and then they fund those. So it really is, you know, raising money for the library. But we have 2 ticket levels. We have a $40 ticket level, which includes 3 wine or beer tastings, and that's from just the general bar. And then we have a premium ticket price that is $60. That includes 4 tastings from the premium bar. So those are higher level quality wines. You could also, you know, you could taste any wine basically that you wanted. If you didn't want all 4 tastings to be of wine, you could have a beer tasting or whatever you like. But that ticket level also comes with a souvenir Rydell Overture sampling glass.
Very nice.
Very nice.
So we've been very fortunate in that we've been working with a local wine educator whose name is Jiffy Hart, and she has collaborated with Dorothy Lane Market to select the wines, and we're going to have some wine education also at the event. So kind of
wow.
like guess the grape.
Okay.
You know, you take a drink of the wine and try to guess what kind of grape it's made from, or guess which wine is more expensive, you know, kind of that sort of thing. So it really will be a lot of different things going on that will be of interest.
And how can you go about getting tickets for this?
You can stop by either
Are
library.
they available now?
Yes,
Tickets?
and
Okay.
I
Tickets
should
are ready.
qualify that you're really making a reservation. There's no actual physical
Okay.
ticket that you're going to be given, but we will have your name on a master list. So you can stop by either the Centerville or Woodburn Library and just ask at the front desk, or you can go online if you would prefer to purchase your tickets online to the library's website.
Okay, and again, 2 different levels, but tickets are available now, or reservations are available now.
Correct.
And all of this supports the Friends, which in fact then would support the library. But we talked about the Friends. Jeanette, who are the Friends?
The Friends are a wonderful group of people who have paid really a very reasonable amount of money to be a part of this group. And we support the library and the activities within the library. The library will come to us and they will say, gee, this is an idea we have. Can you help us with it? And we'll look into it, our board will discuss it, and we will then, you know, support the library with perhaps some programs that they might not have their own budget for. So we step in and we help, and that's why the fundraising is so very important to us. We do the wine tasting,
Right.
which is a big, big function, but we also have the book sales, and I'm sure many people that are watching
You do 2 of those a year,
yeah,
right?
we do 2 of those a year.
Well,
and
actually 3.
Well,
if you
because of
count
the summer one.
sale.
Oh, okay.
We do the little summer sale, but we do the 2 big ones and then the little mini one in the summer. And we are looking for help for that. By the way, you know, we need more people to become
You're an all-volunteer
friends.
board, right?
We're all volunteers. So, you know, we're looking for people to join us who have a passion for the library, for the community, and for reading, because there's so much that's going on at the library. As Georgia can tell you, I mean, there's so much going on. But with the Friends, we also have our annual meeting coming up, which is a big, big day, and we're going to, that's on March 6th, and
Okay.
it's at 2 o'clock.
And that's open to the public?
Correct. It's
Correct.
a Sunday.
It's a Sunday. And this year, kind of going in line with our wine tasting, we're going to have 3 employees of the library who are actually going to come. They've been published, and they're going to tell
Nice.
their stories
Okay.
to the Friends Board and to the public about how they got into writing, why they chose the topic that they're writing about, how they got published, because it's not easy. You don't just write a book
Right.
and say, here, publish it, please. So
If only it were that easy. So that's going to be, you said, on March 6th.
that's March
Correct.
6th
Okay.
at 2 o'clock.
And I'm sure information is on the website
Sure.
as well.
Yeah,
And
it
that's
is.
free and open to the public, and yeah, these are what we are calling local authors. So they
Our
can't get
local
much-
locals.
Well, and all these funds that you're raising, already we've seen improvements in the library, right? Tell us some of the items that they've helped purchase.
Correct. The Friends are kind of celebrating a milestone in 2016.
Yeah.
They'll be 5 years old as an organization.
Really?
Yes.
I remember when they were just tots.
Yes, I know. And to date, they have made more than $87,000
incredible.
in grants to
That's
the library.
absolutely incredible,
So
yeah.
I'll give you a very recent
Yeah.
example. We went to them with this idea. We wanted to purchase board books, which are just those little books that are made of cardboard that you give your babies and they chew
Right.
on them, and that's sort of their first book experience. We wanted to order 1,300 of these board books so that we could collaborate with Miami Valley Hospital South and include a book in each new parent packet for new parents who are
Wonderful.
taking their babies home from the hospital. The hospital loved the idea,
Yeah.
but 1,300 board books is a sizable chunk of money and not something we had budgeted for. And so we went to the Friends and we said, we'd really like to do this. We think this would be a great way to begin a child's library at home, because research shows that kids who have books at home, like their own books at home, are more successful readers than kids who do not. And that's not talking about library books they would bring home and
Right.
borrow, but books that they own. So the Friends, they thought, absolutely, this is exactly what we're here to help further the library mission. And the Friends also, they do advocacy work for us as well. It's not just about giving us money. Obviously, they give a lot of their time, but they advocate when we go to meet with our state representatives, and they advocate for public library funding. They also help volunteer at events. When we have the Veterans exhibit, you know, we have Friends volunteers who
or the
are
book sales, I guess, too.
who are sitting
book
in there
sales.
and manning the exhibit.
So all kinds of good things. So we're talking about things that you actually can go to the library too, though, and experience, because I think, wasn't that some of the children's area?
Sure, we
I mean,
have.
when you're there, you're actually going to benefit
Right.
too.
There's furniture that's in the children's room that the Friends helped fund. There's little interactives in the children's area that the Friends helped fund. The entryways, the kind of design and the acrylics that are on the windows, the screening that's on the windows, is the Friends funded that.
So throughout the libraries, both of them, you're going to see a
right.
lot of
throughout the
things.
library.
Yeah.
And we're open to, we need to hear from the library what their needs are. Where would they like to be going? How can we help out? And that's what we do. You know, we are there to support them with their grants that they're very interested in. We have a movie license, which I think is very interesting, and we have movie nights where we'll show a certain movie and the teens are invited in, and we'll have a popcorn party and watch the movie. So we're you know, doing something for every age group and just being involved with the library, supporting the library, and then in the community really, you know, reminding people of the gem that the library system is, that you really need to stay involved with your local library, with your community, so that, you know, programs like the baby program, which I think is fabulous. I mean, you know, you think you have a brand new baby and you're given a book. How cool is that for the
You're
baby?
really starting that connection
You start
with
it
books
right
very
at
early.
birth. So, you know, it's a wonderful board. We'd love to have more people
For membership
join us.
information, you don't necessarily have to go to the annual meeting, but
No.
membership has its privileges, because I know you.
It does, yeah. So membership, it starts as minimally as $5, and $5 if you live in Centerville, Washington Township gets you a Friends membership. If you live outside of Centerville, Washington Township, you can become a Friend member for $10. And then at the Author Circle level, which is $20, you start getting you know, a few more perks,
Nice
if
perks
you
there,
will.
yeah.
Yes, exactly. But all the Friends members get early admittance into the book sale, which is sort of the number one perk of membership. Because remember, every time we do a book sale in the spring or the fall, we do it Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Well, Thursday night is only open to Friends members. You can buy a membership at the door if you like, but we encourage people to get their membership in advance, and they can do that by coming into the library, asking for a membership envelope, or they can go online to our website.
Another thing that we do as a fundraiser, which I think we really need to mention, is we have a race. Which
Oh,
is
right, the 5K.
The 5K, which is in the fall, and the weather's always fabulous. I mean, we have been blessed with gorgeous weather. But it's a fun event also, where the participants end up with a nice t-shirt and the 5-mile walk or run, bring your dog, bring your baby, and it's just a wonderful, wonderful event where it helps the Friends board get, you know, more money, more volunteer, and, you know, it's a wonderful, wonderful.
Right.
And a
day.
great place to go for information about all of these events is your website, because
Sure.
you can find out everything that's happening at the library, which I don't know, 10 things, 20 things every day,
Yeah, it's
Georgia.
a lot.
I know, a lot's
It's a busy
happening.
place.
Yeah. But we want to make sure that you get your tickets or get on the reservation list now. Again, it is Thursday, March 10th. It is called A Tasting with Friends. You're going to
Yes.
meet local authors. You're going to taste some terrific wine, try some great beer, have some wonderful hors d'oeuvres. You've got music. So really all of your senses are going to be stimulated at this event. And the best place to go would be either the website, which is on the screen, or you can stop in either library.
Correct. And we're expecting a sellout, so get your tickets soon.
Because
but-
it did sell out before, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
but if it doesn't, we will do ticketing at the door.
Okay, so you want to make sure that you get your tickets in advance. Get a group of friends together.
Yes.
You
Yes.
can meet the authors. Will they be signing books also?
Yes.
They'll be signing books, so we're looking forward to having a wonderful evening.
Well, all the
be
best to you on this
Wonderful.
event. Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching. You can always call us 433-7151 or visit our website, centervilleohio.gov. We'll see you next time.